Hello everyone, this is Orlando from A Collector's Dream. And today we're going to do another episode of Hanging Out with My Cards. And this is episode number 4. And what I do in hanging out with my cards is just kind of pull out a few things and take a look at them and organize and just kind of show you what I'm doing with my cards today. So today I just pulled out 3 small sets that I had here to look at them. I'm looking to get some cards to get graded, and not these specifically because these are cheaper, but maybe some of these or some of these. I did grade a couple of these cards before, and they came out pretty good. They came out 9 or 9.5, so I'm going to go through that. But first I'm going to go through this Starliner set. And this is a set of 16 cards, and they're called Starliners because they're in the back, they're just stickers, and I don't know why they're called Starline. I thought I said in the back there, but that's what they're called. Anyway, these are from 1983. They're not that old, but what I like about these is they have the old photos of all the players, and these were originally from an old photos that were distributed in the early 60s, and I don't remember the name of them right now. Somebody in the chat the comment will tell me, I'm sure. But these were old pictures that were big pictures, and they kind of remade them in 1983 in a little set of stickers. And that's what they are, but they're really nice, and this is the entire set. So I'm going to show you the whole little set. And today I'm just kind of looking through some of the older, not older, but the more modern kind of set. For me, these are more modern cards. That's the Willie Mays. There's touchdown on that. And some of these are just, they have different stickers in the back. Different backs sometimes. And this is the Clemente. I had a bunch of these. I put them on ComC. I think I sold most of them. They're very cheap. You can probably pick these up for $5. $10 a piece, or even less sometimes. But they're not that old. They're from 83. But they're really cool pictures, and they're pictures of the players back in the old days. There's a Hank Aaron. That's a nice Hank Aaron there. So they're pretty cool cards. Just wanted to share them with you guys. Here's the Alk line. And they look like they're, old because they are all old pictures. See, look how young Pete Rose is. And, they're stickers, and they're not really a card. They're pretty soft. You can see they're kind of, got a little sticker. And here's the Frank Robinson. But I just like the images on these. The pictures are very, very unique. They're not pictures you see on many other cards. And I just thought they're cool. Here's the Brooks Robinson, making a face there. I don't know why I always get Brooks Robinson with the, but it's they're cool cards. Here's the Willie Stargell. Looks like that's in maybe a spring training picture in the back. I don't know. Hugo would probably figure that one out eventually. Here's Jim Palmer. Just some good stories there that Wade Boggs told a good story on Jim Palmer when he got his autograph on an airplane when he was young. And here's Carl Yastrzemski. A lot of fans of Carl Yastrzemski. Mike, Junkwax Hero, and Dom Staven, and Picker Jim, and all those guys just love Carl Yastrzemski. Awesome player. Harmon Killebrew. That's Stooks, likes Harmon Killebrew, and Cracker Jack. Cracker Jack likes that, and also Ernie Banks. Look at that, Ernie Banks. This one got at Bo from the Million Cubs Project. A lot of guys like him too. Just giving some shout outs that I didn't even realize we're talking about. So give him some shout outs here, but that's fine. Here's Willie McCovey, San Francisco. We'll give that to Greg, Midlife Sports Cards. He's out from that area, Giants. Joe Morgan. Look at that, smiling Joe Morgan. Has always been a happy guy. And then you got Rocky Calavito, big time player back in the day. So that's the Starliner, 1983. You can get a little bit of coffee here. Just having some coffee and showing some cards here. So let's look at these real quick. I sent some of these guys to get graded. This is a set. I think it's from 90. I stopped collecting in the mid 90s. As far as when I say collecting, it opening packs and boxes and things like that. I used to try to put sets together and put all those sets together. So I have all the sets pretty much through the mid 90s. You know, except a few. I don't have the 93 finest, but I do have probably over 100, 150 cards from that set. But overall, I just try to put the sets together, and then when I was doing shows and stuff, I'd put these little mini sets together, which are the insert sets. And this one is the leaf. And these are numbered to 10,000. So I ended up putting this together. So the number one card, I got that graded. I think that was either Griffey or Bonds. Some of those I got graded. So I'm just looking to see what else I got in this little pack here. So that's Greg Jeffries. You got Roberto Alomar. If you see that, that's just the, these are old, and they didn't even have a name on them. They're just very old holders. So they're dirty. But the cards are really in great shape because I put them in there right after I got them. That's a Alomar, Mariano Duncan. And these were inserts. I don't remember the odds, but they were not easy to get. I mean, they were 10,000, only 10,000 made. And in those days, 10,000 was like, you know, tough. Trust me, it was tough. There's a weight box. Maybe I'll get that one graded. Take a look at the weight box and see. Matt Williams. What else we got? Ripken. Okay, that's. I'm gonna pull that Ripken out right now. I'm gonna send that in to get graded if it looks good. Ozzie Smith. These are nice, shiny. And back in those days, you didn't have many shiny cards like this. I'll pull the Ripken out, take a look and show you the shininess here. So shiny. So Tony Gwynn. They're all pretty much the stars. Yeah, I pulled the Bonds and the Griffey, I think, out of here. Joe Carter. There's David Justice. There's Ivan Rodriguez, the Pudge. Mike Piazza. Jimmy Key. There's a lot of Hall of Famers in this set. And Greg Maddux. Greg Maddux is a good one too. So what do we got? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see how many Hall of Famers we got. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 Hall of Famers. 9 Hall of Famers plus the other ones I took out. Let's take a look here. Trying to see. So there's 18. There's 18. There's 18 of them, and 10 are Hall of Famers. So let's take a look at the. Let's get these guys out of the way here. Get these guys out of the way. We'll leave these. We'll leave the big guys. These guys there. So let's take a look and see what Ripken looks like. Yeah, it looks like it's got a little bit of a Got a little chip on it there. Yeah. Right there. I don't know if that's from the old holder. It's been in there forever or what. But we're gonna have to keep that in there. Anyway, that's what they look like. And see, they're really super shiny. They're really cool. But this won't grade a 10 because it's got that little chip, tiny chip on it. You know, in those days we didn't really look too much about that. We're just trying to find the card. This was back in 1994. There's the back of it here. $94 sleeve. See, it even has some shine in the back, leaf limited. It was kind of cool. Back in the day, you didn't see too many of these. This is when they first started really coming out with the shiny insert cards. Didn't have too many parallels at the time. A lot of them were shiny inserts. So that's that. Let's take a look at the other set that I got over here. So yeah, I wanted to see if I could get any of that graded. I mean, there may be another one I can look at, but not that Ripken. So let's take a look at this set. And this is this is an Upper Deck Next Generation insert set. These are not numbered, but they were an insert set. There it is, Next Generation. And they were, let's check it out here, Upper Deck. And it had like a little hologram. You can see a little hologram there. I'm trying to get a good shot of the hologram. My lighting is not good. Of course, the holograms back in the day were not the best. And let's see the back. So this is again another 18 card insert set. And I don't remember the odds on these, but they definitely weren't that easy to get. Maybe one a box. I think it's how they came or something like that. Anyway, let's go through them. We have Roberto Alomar. We have Carlos Delgado. If I can show you the hologram of him there. And we've got Cliff Floyd. And these were, again, the next generation, the stars of the day. So these were the young, kind of like the young guns back in the days. So these were cards that you would look for. I guess the prospecting people and stuff would look for these because they were inserts, and they were the inserts of the next generation. So these were all 94. These were, most of these guys were either rookies or, you know, first year type thing. This is Alex Gonzalez. These were all projected to be bigger names, bigger stars, you know, young stars of the day. Here's Juan Gonzalez. Juan Gon. See this hologram there? You can see a little bit of it. Show you the back. See similarities between Ken Griffey. So it's got Griffey on the back because they would see similarities to Ken Griffey and Hall of Famer Mickey Mantle. Oh, wait a second. Oops, no, that's the Griffey card. Sorry about that. Hey, all right. So here, that's the one Gonzalez. They were stuck together. So they talk about Reggie Jackson with him. Reggie Jackson exploded on the scene. Exploded on the scene with his third big league, and then Juan Gonzalez for one short, Mr. October. So it tells you, kind of compares him to Reggie. And that's what it does. And then here's the Griffey. This one's the one I think I'm going to grade. I'm going to pull this one out right now. My Griffey card. Just check it out. It looks good. We're going to get that graded. My Griffey collection there. break this little setup. There's the Griffey Hollow, and then it compares Griffey to Mickey Mantle. There it is. See, similarities between Ken Griffey Jr. and Mickey Mantle, and I agree completely with that. Not just the way they played, but their personality and likability. See, look at that, the Commerce Common. So it's, and then it shows you the comparison down here, comparison in projections of Griffey and Mantle. So it's a pretty cool card. So pretty cool little set. I like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one graded. Set it out here. Willie, that's almost your family there, Willie. It's your godson, and Griffey Jr. So we'll sit you guys together. So the next star in the next generation was this, Jeffrey Hammonds of the Orioles, and he again was projected to be a star, but unfortunately he didn't pan out at all. Didn't work out. And another guy that was projected to be a star, and yes, I'm going to get this one graded too, is a newbie on the block in baseball, and that was Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan at that time was when he was trying out for baseball, so they put him as the next generation. Look at him there with the White Sox there, right there. So I'm going to get this one graded too. So there's Michael Jordan. Let's check out the back. Who are they going to compare him to? Danny Ainge? No, yeah, Danny Ainge. Yeah. Before Dion, there was Danny Ainge paving the way for two-sport. Ainge tried to suck at baseball, but yeah, Danny Ainge sucked at baseball too. So Jordan, first 0-0-0, no professional experience. So that's the comparison they did, but there's Michael Jordan. So we're gonna go ahead and get that one graded here also. Got the Griffey and I got the Jordan. Let's see what else we got in this set here. Let's see, we got David Justice, another up-and-coming star back in the 90s. We got Ryan Klesko, big slugger back in those days. We got Javi Lopez. All these ended up being good players. Had a few good years, a lot of these guys. Some of them have really good years, but you know, overall they just didn't pan out. You know, like this guy here, Raul Mondesi. Great player, you know. I mean, had a lot of skills and stuff, and had some good years, but really just like many of the stars of today and of every generation, a lot of great players that people thought were going to be awesome players, and just at the end just didn't really pan out. And some of them, the people thought that were not going to be good players, that were drafted like super late, like a Tom Brady and a Mike Piazza, end up being top-notch Hall of Famers. Mike Piazza became a great player, and he wasn't even drafted. He had to be put on because Tommy Lasorda almost forced him to take him, but ended up being Hall of Famer. Who did they compare Piazza to? Johnny Bench. They compared him to Johnny Bench. Wow, check it out. Johnny Bench, the best catcher of all time. Let's see. Then we got Kirby Puckett. Fortunately, ended his career a little before his time. Kirby Puckett, another top player, top all-star. There's another guy that was projected to be superstar and was good. Manny Ramirez, Man Ram. He was a great player, but never really lived up to his full potential. But great player for the Cleveland Indians. But these are cool because it's the next generation. They'll compare him to, let's see who they compared Man Ram to here. To Orlando Cepeda. We compare him to Orlando Cepeda. Oh, that's a good comparison. All right, who else do we got in the set? Oh yeah, here's another one of the big guys here. Probably gonna grade him too, and that's A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one, send it over to SGC also. So that's the three I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna take a good look at them after the video, make sure they don't have any scratches or anything, and then if they don't, I'll send these in. So let's see, who would you guess they compared him to? Robin Yount, because he was a shortstop. Yeah, he should have been compared more to Cal, but Cal was still playing, I guess, in those days, so maybe that's what it is. No, Robin Yount was still, I don't know. Robin Yount, I would have put him up against Cal, but we'll take that A-Rod and we'll go ahead and take a better look at it. The other guys in the set, Tim Salmon, another good player, didn't really pan out. And Gary Sheffield, who is just a borderline Hall of Famer to me, probably should be in there. I guess because I'm biased, because he was a Marlins. There he is with the Marlins. And he won us a World Series, an incredible game, an incredible season, incredible hitter. I mean, who can forget him, his batting stance with his bat up and swinging it up there, and just twitching over there. But incredible player, and they compared Sheffield to Frank Robinson. Yeah, definitely. And you can see what they projected him out to be as a hitter and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So, pretty cool stuff. So anyway, guys, just wanted to share some stuff. I'm hanging out my cards, trying to see which ones I'm going to go and put in the little pile that I've put together for grading. So my second shot at this, I really don't think any of these are really worth it at this point. I did grade the other guys, the Bonds and the Griffey, out of that already. And then out of this next generation, I'm going to do the Jordan, the Griffey, and the A-Rod, because it's kind of second year, I think, A-Rod. And these I wanted just to share with you guys, as I have these little sets in a box, and I was going to pull these two guys out. I ended up also pulling this one out to share with you. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you spending the time with me today. Have an awesome day, and just take some time out, look at your cards, spend some time with your cards. It's the most relaxing thing that I do all day, and just kind of takes you away from all of the worries of the world and puts you in another world, the world of baseball, the history of baseball, and just clear your mind for a while. To me, it's kind of like some people do yoga. I do baseball cards. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.